Yay! I drew a mini crewmate. He's pretty cute. Anyways, today we're going to make Freddy Fazbear and cheese style, which means it's gonna be like chibi style. Yeah, that. Here are all the fabric colors you're going to need. You're gonna need brown fabric, and a lot of it. Need some white, some black, some blue, and a medium-sized amount of, well, tan, peach, whatever you call it. And of course, and obviously stuffing. Starts with the body, which is brown. Remember the Among Us like crewmate plushies that I made? You're basically going to want the same shape for the body as you make for the crewmates. So just this. And I've learned to round the corners at the bottom so it doesn't end up like super sharp when you stuff it. So make sure you round the corners at the bottom. So then you glue it and then leave a hole so you can stuff it. This is actually, I think, the biggest plushie that I've made because this is the body alone and it's already bigger than the crewmate plushie. But now you just stuff it off with more hot glue and you got a body. It's okay if your body looks janky like mine. We're going to cover it up with felt, so yeah. Next up, let's make the belly out of tan. Get the exact same shape of the body, but smaller. Glue it on! There you go. Man, you know what this reminds me of? The Funko, like, line of plushies. Like, Sanchi made them first before they got their license taken away. Please give Sanchi their license back. Reminds me how Funko used to make such good quality plushes, and, the security breach ones are, well, let's just leave that up to Animatronic to reveal them. Let's just make this Freddy Fazbear plush. For his big bow tie. Freddy's bow tie, you're gonna need 1 circle and 2 hearts. Glue it on. Great! Now let's make the feet. The feet, you're gonna need 2 brown strips and 2 circles. Just like I did for my first Among Us plushie, we're gonna make the legs cylinder shaped. Means glue them into cylinders and then place the circle on top to act as their feet. Like this, then flip them over and put stuffing in them. There you go. Now just glue them on. Glue it on! Feet. The only thing we need to add onto the feet is some tan for the bottom of his feet. Duh. And glue it on. There you go. Now let's make his hands. Literally just the same thing as his feet, but a tiny bit shorter. So, boom, bang, bam. So for this one, it's actually a little different. You have to pinch the top and glue it so you can glue it on at an angle like that. So to glue on the arms, you have to pinch on both sides a little bit to just make sure it doesn't come off, and there you go, 1 arm on. Or you're not going to see the horrible creases once we glue the head on. But there you go, there it is so far. Now for the head. You need to fold the fabric in half and cut out this shape, which is Freddy's head. And then just like we did for the body, you're going to need to glue it, leave a hole, and then so we can stuff it. And there you go. There's his head all stuffed. So now you got to glue it on. Make sure you hold it down for a while and put as much as glue as possible because it's going to be quite a tedious process, but just be patient. Now let's add the snout. Here's how to make the snout. So I took a marker, put a line in the middle, and 3 dots on either side. And then I cut out a black half circle as the nose, and then a tiny piece of white as the little shiny in the nose. So glue it together and then glue it on! Give him some eyes! Looks pretty cool. So here are the eyes. So we're going to glue them on layer by layer. There's the blue, there's the black, and now for the shinies. Should look something like this, and then glue it on. If you want to make it more creepy, you can make all black eyes with little tiny white dots, which is way more easy than this, but I wanted to go the cute route. Now for the ears. You need 2 half circles in brown and 2 half circles in tan, but just a little bit smaller. Then glue it on. Hat. If you want to make yours 3D, that's fine, but I'm called lazy, so I'm going to make mine flat. But there already is a tutorial for a top hat, believe it or not. So you need to go to the How to Make Top Hat Boss and Right Hand Man video and I teach you how to make the top hat in there. It's in the description also. I'm going to take the laser rat with me. It's basically just a simple cutout, just like this, and then glue it on. Now for the finishing touch, the eyebrows. His eyebrows are just these two half circles in the Funko plush. Oh man, this sure did take a while, but it took like 5 minutes for you guys because of the editing magic. But trust me, this took like 2 hours to make. But it was totally worth it because it's so cute. If I had to gripe though, the body's a little bit too long, but it's okay. So that's how you make a Freddy Fazbear plush. Next time, Funko made like the same plushies as Sanchi did before they got their license taken away. Scott, please give Sanchi their. You know, this reminds me of Funko.